Hey, CWGT here, Chris White, Google Training. Sorry it's been a while, subscribers. I apologize. With the holidays, I've been planning a trip to take some students out to Utah in the wilderness this coming March, so I've been busy with that. And I also just had a Google Summit that was taking up some of my time as well. Those of you who joined me at the summit, this will be your first video since you subscribed. And talking about that summit, this video is just going to be a takeaway video from what I learned at the summit. Let's go see. So one of the great things about going to a Google Summit is you get to see other experts present, and we always learn things from each other and are reminded of things that we should be teaching. I was in one session and somebody mentioned this trick. A lot of times you'll see this page come up when you're in a Google Summit. It's how we share a copy with you of some document we have that we want to not share out to everybody to edit. So what you do is you just go into that link, and you'll notice in the Omnibox here, if you go to the end, it has the word edit. If you highlight that, change it to copy, and copy that link, when you share that link, people come to this page. So that's how you work that trick. My second takeaway was Google Keep. It's been a while since I've looked at it, and I was rather impressed by how it looks now. It seems like it does a lot more of the things I want. I can write in images. You can see down here. You can do voice, you can share, you can change the color of them, you can archive them, you can add photos, all sorts of things. So I challenged myself after Tammy Lynn's session to just use Keep to keep track of Mark Garrison's session. So I'll go in there, and I kept all my notes on his leadership session in there, and it's a nice visual way, and I can remember the slides just by gliding over this. I'm like, oh yeah, there's that stuff I want. As where if I just saw these text, I probably wouldn't. So it's worth another look if you haven't looked at it in a while. My other two takeaways had to do with math. One is the add-on GMath and creating math expressions. So I'm in this cell right now, but I want to type in some stuff. So in the simple mode, I can do something like 2x plus 7 equals 9. And then I just push this over and it puts it into that cell. And then if I want to edit it and it's out of here, I can just click on it and click the back page back in. And now it's ready to be edited. So I could put something like that, paste it back in, and now you'll notice it's changed in the cell. Advanced has to do with the LaTex editor. So if I scroll down to the other cell I was working on, switch to the Advanced tab over in GMath, and click on an equation I created with the LaTex code, I can move it back in here to edit it. And you can see 3/times space 2/div space 4 is what gave me that. So now I can highlight that code, bring it back into the editor, which I had actually already done, and then I'm going to divide by 5 and then send it back over. And now you can see it's done that editing. So GMath, if you haven't used it in a while, it seems like it has some updates and it's a lot friendlier to use, both in the simple and in the advanced tab. If you're interested in learning more about the LaTex code, there is a link right here. goo.gl/Z045, I think that's a O45L capital W. And it takes you to this page. And my other takeaways were just Emily Fitzpatrick, who presented this session on some math hacks, created a table in a Google Doc, and each of us took one of these to practice our lessons in. But it's a quick way for the teacher to see how kids are doing things. You know, you could assign a different problem for each kid and have them do it and look at them and comment or whatever you want to do with it. But it's kind of an interesting idea. The other one we did was in Google Slides, where we did our work on paper, took a picture of it, inserted it into one of the empty slides she allowed us to use and edit, and then explained what we did with our problem, put our name and our picture on there as well. Two cool ideas to keep the kids engaged. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe below. For the new subscribers, welcome to the community. The way this works is if you want to see something more of what we saw in this video in more depth, let me know down below and then I'll make a video. Otherwise, I pick up new things and I just go from there. But I really like your input as much as possible. For those of you who already subscribed, sorry about the length of this one. Till next time.